This little mummy was pushing its own coffin lid. It had been sealed away for over 1,000 years, and now that it was finally out, it could barely walk straight. Yet, somehow, it looked adorable. That day, Sora received a package from his father, who was off adventuring in Egypt. When he opened it, he found a massive coffin inside. Although his father's letter insisted there was just a cute mummy inside, Sora wasn't convinced. His dad had never been reliable. The last time, he had promised Sora a fun toy only for it to be a cursed Daruma doll. Then there was the good luck scarecrow that tried to kill him the moment they met. So when the coffin suddenly shook, Sora immediately braced himself. The unexpected movement made it even more terrifying. But when the lid cracked open, Sora was stunned. It really was a small, cute mummy. Still, this was something his unreliable father had sent. What if it turned into a demon the next second? Sora didn't dare touch it. Instead, he used a clothes hanger to herd it back into the coffin, planning to seal it up and send it right back to Egypt. But then, Sora noticed liquid leaking from the bottom of the coffin. When he checked, he realized the mummy was crying. Sighing, Sora grabbed a rag to wipe up the mess. The mummy tried to come help too, but Sora blocked it with a book, still unsure if it was dangerous. The mummy didn't look threatening, but Sora didn't want any trouble. He decided to send it away. The mummy panicked. It clung to Sora's leg, whining and begging not to be thrown out. Sora remained firm, but the mummy scrambled to prove its worth. It mimed cooking, cleaning, and doing chores, anything to stay. Sora doubted it. With such a tiny body, how much could it really do? Hurt by his words, the mummy tried to argue but couldn't speak. Instead, tears welled up and rolled down its cheeks. Moved, Sora reluctantly gave it a chance to prove itself. Unsurprisingly, it failed at everything and even managed to fall into the sink. Sora ordered it to spit out the water, but the mummy just looked more miserable. It grabbed his clothes and refused to let go. Its pitiful look softened Sora's heart. Still, he knew nothing about caring for a mummy. His only hope was his father's letter. But the letter had only one cryptic warning: never unwrap the mummy's bandages. Nothing else. Even the encyclopedia had nothing on mummy care. The mummy noticed Sora sighing again and thought he was planning to throw it out. It immediately burst into tears. What it didn't know was that Sora had already decided to keep it. He was even thinking of a name. Just then, a loud crash sounded, and Sora's old dog walked in, groggy from its nap. Sora rushed over to comfort his pet, leaving the mummy behind. The mummy watched the dog snuggle in Sora's arms and felt a pang of jealousy. It whimpered, even imitating a bark. Sora was shocked that sound came from the mummy. Feeling ignored, the mummy leapt onto Sora's back, clinging desperately. But then it realized, the dog was in Sora's arms, while it was just awkwardly hanging on. The difference hurt, so it barked again, even more pitifully. To calm it down, Sora finally gave it a name: Koi. The moment it heard it had a name, Koi realized she wasn't going to be abandoned. Overjoyed, she hugged Sora's neck tightly, nuzzling like a spoiled child. Sora was surprised by how much she loved the name, and found her cuteness hard to resist. He had decided to keep her. But how was he supposed to raise a mummy? For now, he poured her some water. Koi dove face first into the bowl, splashing everywhere. Sora quickly demonstrated how to drink properly, but when Koi tried, it only got worse. In the end, Sora handed her a